as you can see, when Sabine finally got the map from Ahsoka, she tries to examine it and open it, and somehow she opened it. And then when she opened it, it's actually from another galaxy, which means that Sabine had to travel there, I guess, to find Ezra and Thrawn. And then the robots came in from that Sith girl, and surprisingly, Sabine fought the first one and defeated it. The second one, she was tackled and trapped. So in this case, the first robot that Sabine defeated stands up and logically should have attacked her and killed her, but for some inexplicably reason, it didn't. It stands up and be in front of Sabine, walks inside to retrieve the map, and runs outside and goes back down, leaving the other droid fighting for its life against Sabine, and Sabine managed to defeat it. So realistically, I don't know if they are programmed to do that or not, but the droid should have been, think to attack Sabine, help its friend, or tackle the threat first before you claim the prize. Like, what? Why didn't it do that? And so Sabine chased after the robot from below, took Ezra's lightsaber, and voila, the white-haired Sith was there, and so they fought. Sabine was on the defensive, and the Sith was having a show off. Literally, this fight feels like Mace Windu versus Palpatine, because the way they move and the way they spin is just, and the sound effects is very similar. The only downside is that the lightsaber effects from 2005 Return, Revenge of the Sith looks better than this. It just feels like toys in glow stuff. And they did a few spin kick. Sabine earlier warned Ahsoka that there's someone attacking her, and so Ahsoka was about to come in. The droid warns the Sith girl and Sith apprentice girl, and the Sith apprentice girl decided to stop toying with her, but for whatever reason, she decided to toy her instead of doing the mission. I don't really know what's her character. Either she just wants to do it because there's no Jedi left and she wants to experience what a, I don't know, lightsaber fight is, or she's just retarded and decided not to finish the mission. And as a result, she did accomplish it, and Sabine was stabbed. Literally stabbed. And for some inexplicably reason, Sabine survives. I think so. I mean, there's no way. She would have survived, and that's plot armor. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hit the vital organs, but a stab, literally, the villain, or whatever this chick is, decided to stab her and pulled out instead of, stab and slash. Kind of like other opponent, like Vader, slash, vitals, a stab. I thought the lightsabers are very dangerous. Even metal can't stab it. So why, when the lightsaber stabbed her, it feels like it was stuck in her body, and she had to pull it like a sword. Like, what? Isn't I don't know. I don't really know how the lore works with these lightsabers, but it just feels weird. So I think Ahsoka comes in and probably swoops in to save Sabine, and somehow use the midichlorians that she has to save her. Maybe that's what happens. So I'm a bit disappointed with the first episode already, and it feels so underwhelming compared to Andor. But I'm going to give it a chance in episode 2, but I'm not really hopeful. Anyways, that's my review. By the way, I've not seen any other Star Wars show aside from the Clone Wars, Rebels. For first half of Bad Batch, I got bored after a bunch of filler in that moon, whatever. So, yeah, I think that's it. Rebels, Clone Wars, Andor, and Ahsoka, and half of Bad Batch. So that's the only Star Wars TV show that I watched. I think I did watch Resistance back then, and it was pretty meh, pretty mid. So yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, that's all.